great Monday and welcome to the Coach Show, where women life and business coaches come to be educated, equipped, and empowered to coach with confidence and lead with transformational power. Join me, Coach P, right here on the Life and Business Coach campus every Monday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to package your brilliance, optimize your performance, and bring harmony to your life. Well, happy Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I am excited to be here this morning. So excited. This is a very special day in the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. And it is one of my favorite holidays of the year. So happy MLK Day to you. It is a day of service. I am Pamela Lue-Hing, better known as Coach P. And I help passionate life and business coaches struggling to create an online business, learn how to package, position, and sell their products and services so that they can run their businesses and attract their ideal clients with confidence and create the business and life that they love. And I am here every single Monday. And if I am not here on Mondays, I am sharing a replay of some of the other Coach to Coach show trainings that I do. And so I want you to know that. So if this is your first time visiting, welcome. I'm so glad to see you this morning. And someone is saying, hello, rise and shine, queen. Who might that be? I can think about a couple people who might say that, rise and shine, queen, but go ahead and put your name in comments so that I can say hello to you this morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. And this is the Coach to Coach show. And this is where we help you discover your gifts, develop your gifts, and then give them away every day. So I am ecstatic to be here because that's what today is all about. And the day of service is about giving of your time, giving of your gifts to someone in need. And so I hope that you are participating in an MLK Day of service in some facet. This is my way of participating in MLK Day, in that I serve with value, with inspiration, and with tools to help you go further in your coaching business. So thank you so much for being here again. And who is that? That is Louisa. Hello, Louisa. Yes, it is so wonderful to see you here today. Thank you for joining me on today, Louisa. So great to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so again, we come to you every single Monday at noon, and the Coach to Coach show is sponsored by the Coach Mastermind Network. And the Coach Mastermind Network is where we work on your business and not just in your business. So it's an opportunity to audit. You have an opportunity to audit one session for free, so you can experience the dynamics, the energy, education, and power in that room. And we meet every single Saturday. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and put interested in comments, and I will share the information with you. But please do like, share, comment, talk back to me as I share a few lessons from the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King on today. So as you know, and as you have known, right, for years, that Dr. King was all about nonviolence, and he was all about service, right? He was all about service, and his service was a service that likened itself to the life and work of Jesus Christ. And so that was his inspiration of the work that he did and how he developed his plan to serve, right? So his inspiration was from Jesus Christ. A lot of his techniques came from Mahatma Gandhi. And he was also inspired by the beloved community. But the number one thing that I'd like to share with you today is that he was about service. So as you think about your business and you think about the life and legacy of Dr. King, what can we learn from that? And what we can learn is be of service, right? Be of value, give value to everyone, but in particular, the people that you've been called to serve, right? And so when I think about, I had to sit down and think about, okay, Pam, how do you offer service, right? What is it that you do for your clients or potential clients to give value and to serve them with my gifts and talents? And so there are several different ways that we do that here. And that is number one here at the Coach to Coach show. So every Monday I come to you with value. And so this message is streamed live. It's broadcast live on my personal Facebook page. It is in the Life and Business Coach campus. It's also streamed live on LinkedIn, and then we share it with our YouTube channels as well as the business page. And so we reach a lot of people with the message, and whether they are interested in coaching or not, and especially if they're interested in coaching, there's nuggets to be learned, nuggets to be gleaned, and there's inspiration always, right? And so that's number one. The other thing that we do, of course, is we have the Life and Business Coach Campus. So for all of you coaches out there, women coaches, that is available to you. So if you're interested in joining the Life and Business Coach Campus, we share education and empowerment there on the Life and Business Coach Campus. It's a private campus, but all you have to do is go to Facebook, the Life and Business Coach Campus, and answer a few questions. And then we'll be more than happy to welcome you in to that campus to join us. The other thing that we do, of course, is social media engagement. So we share not just products that we sell, right? That we do that, but the primary focus of our social media engagement is to stay connected and to give value there. So that's a way that we serve. We also serve via our email community. So if you're interested in the email community, just going over to powerhouseinmotion.com, and you can get a free business checklist. And we will invite you into the campus, as not the campus, I'm sorry, the email community. So if you're interested in receiving that, please let me know that as well. Social media engagement. That's the way that we post, that way that we share. And then we also offer free coaching sessions. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. But those are the different ways that I choose to serve, again, my ideal clients, but also everyone, because so many people hear this message. And I've had non-coaches send me private messages to tell me what they've learned or what they've been inspired by and what I share. So that's how we serve, right? And I get to serve every day. And that's why I love what I do. It's because I'm able to use my gifts and my talents. And as I learn, as I continue to educate myself, I'm able to give more. And so we want to be of service. That is number one. That is the first lesson that we learned from Dr. Martin Luther King. Be of service. Hello there, my sister Lotus Richey. Hello, Coach P. Thank you for being of service. Thank you. And you are truly a woman of service. You want to know people who serve. Louisa serves. Lotus serves. And so it's wonderful to be connected with women and sisters who serve and who are all about giving their gifts, giving value, and not putting themselves first, but always thinking of someone else. And so thank you for your service, Dr. Lotus Richey, and also Louisa, who's doing an amazing job with her son and the products that she's developed, the coaching business that she has, and Dr. Lotus Richey has a coaching business as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you for both for what you do. All right, let's go to number two. Number two is we look for opportunities. We look for opportunities. And as I shared a little bit earlier, Dr. King's inspiration was Jesus Christ, to techniques from Mahatma Gandhi, and the beloved community. And the beloved community was originally coined by a philosopher and theologian by the name of Josiah Royce. And Dr. King studied that, and then he really went deeper. And the whole focus was to develop community that was absent, that everyone felt cared for, and that it was absent of poverty, hunger, and hate, right? So he looked for those opportunities. So as a coach, it's imperative that we look for opportunities and that we surround ourselves with people who have the same values that we have, that support the values that we have, and who are about service as well, right? So we want to look for opportunities to build our values, making sure that our values have strong foundation, as Dr. King did. And then we want to widen our circle, broaden our circle, right? And include people in that circle. Look for people and look for opportunities, not just to build the business, but to build us personally, to build us spiritually, to build us in every area of our lives. Because as coaches, it's imperative that we do that and that we stay engaged, right? So we want to look for opportunities. Excellent. I love this. Thank you so much, Dr. Lotus Rashay. Talents and gifts give away to the amazing quality of life. Gives away to the amazing quality of life. Thank you, Coach B, for giving the world value. Thank you, Dr. Rashay. Thank you. Right back at you, because every day you are giving value. So thank you again for what you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then number 3, it is keep your vision in front of you. Dr. King kept his vision in front of him. He kept his vision in front of those who were with him, who were in his circle, those who subscribed to his values of nonviolence and of changing the world, changing the dynamics, changing the trajectory of what was happening during that time that is still happening today. And what's so interesting about Dr. King is this: those people who were in his circle were definitely impacted. But even people who did not want to be impacted by Dr. King were impacted. And even today, he has an impact that will last until the end of time. And so, what vision do you have in your life? And are you activating that vision? Are you keeping that vision in front of you? And I want to share a quote from Dr. King. And it's a quote that he shared on Bloody Sunday. It was the day after Bloody Sunday. It was a sermon back in March, I believe it was 1965. 1965. Let me see here. I did have, okay, yep, 1965. And this is where Bloody Sunday, if you haven't learned about Bloody Sunday, go and learn about Bloody Sunday. But this is where the civil rights protesters were beaten, and they were beaten mercilessly on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Okay, so please go and read about that. But Dr. King shared this quote, or shared his sermon. And in that sermon, I just want to read it to you today. Okay, and it says this: a man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. Paraphrase, as you may see many times over, people paraphrase that quote. And I found one paraphrase, and it says, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. So, of course, the focus is community, right? And your community, our community. And there's so much happening in the world. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, what part do we play in making things better? One of the ways that we can make things better is activating our gifts and focusing on ourselves to make sure that we're giving our gifts away, that we are really sharing what we have, what God has given us to share. And can you imagine a world where everyone is focused on themselves in developing the gifts in order to give the gifts away? See, gifts are not meant to be kept to ourselves. Gifts are meant to be given away. And so as a coach, that's where I want to leave with you today. Are we truly diving in and giving the gifts, or developing those gifts and keeping the vision in front of us? Because when we cease to do that, our existence diminishes and we are not living life full out. And so that's what I want to leave with you today in the life and legacy of Dr. King. He kept the vision in front of him. He kept the dream alive, and we have seen the manifestation of his dreams. We have seen it. There is so much, yes, there's so much work to be done, and people will, and some people may not agree with me today. However, we are farther. We have gone farther, or further. We have gone further and grown in this country, grown in this entire world because of the existence of Dr. Martin Luther King, because of the work that he did and the people who rallied to support him. So it wasn't not just him, but he brought people along with him. And then there were people even before him that we may not even know their names. But because they held true to what was true and what was right and what they felt in their souls that they needed to do, and they moved on it, they took action, they were intentional about their movements. See, that's the life and legacy of Dr. King. That's the life and legacy of the shoulders upon which Dr. King stood, of other people who, again, we may not even know their names. So I say to you today, do you have a dream? And if you have a dream, what are you doing with that dream? And so as I conclude today, what are the life lessons of Dr. King's legacy and his life? Number one is to be of service. Number two is to look for the opportunities. And number three is to keep your vision in front of you. Keep your vision in front of you. So I thank you so much for joining us today. My cousin is here too. Hello there, cousin Milton. He says, good morning to you, cousin Pamela. Happy MLK to you all. Thank you so much. He gives of himself every day. And my cousin Milton sends inspirational messages to me and prayers to me quite often. And I just appreciate him so for that. Thank you. So again, that's his gift. And he's sharing his gift of wanting to give love and to share love through God's word and through being kind. Being kind. So smile today because someone needs to see your smile. Give today because someone needs your gifts. And most of all, act on your vision. God has given you a vision. What are you doing with the vision? So if you're interested in a free coaching session, please go ahead and put free in the comments. And to start your 2023 off, if you're looking to refine your plan for your coaching business, to develop your coaching business, to develop your coaching program, and you're looking for some guidance, go ahead and put free in the comments, and I'll be glad to get you scheduled for time with me so I can find out what your gifts are, find out what your dreams are, and help you along the way. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing everyone on next week on the Coach to Coach show. So everyone, happy MLK Day. Make today your best day yet.